Hey everyone! With 2023 now underway, you may be wondering, what's the smartest place to invest my money this year? Well, buckle up, because we've done the research, crunched the data, and are ready to reveal what financial experts agree is hands down the #1 investment to make in 2023. I'm talking about an overlooked opportunity that could supercharge your wealth building. Intrigued? Keep watching as we uncover the best investment for 2023. Overview of popular investment options and their flaws before revealing the opportunity for 2023. Let's do a quick overview of some of the more traditional places people invest, like stocks, real estate, and gold. And look at why they may not stack up this year. First up is the stock market. Obviously, stocks have the potential for great returns. But in 2023, the economic picture looks uncertain. Inflation is still high, interest rates are rising, recession whispers continue. Not the climate where stocks offer a sure thing. Next, real estate. No doubt the property has been hot, but indicators point to housing prices flattening or even declining in 2023 as demand cools off. Real estate seems risky in the near term. Then there are precious metals like gold, often a hedge against inflation. But if inflation eases, gold could underperform. Plus, it offers no yield. You're betting mainly on capital appreciation. The point is, conventional assets like these come with risks and uncertainty looking ahead to next year. They may not provide the stable high upside you're seeking. For potentially bigger gains in 2023, we need to think outside the box. The overlooked opportunity: collectible whiskeys. Here's the deal. While stocks, real estate, and gold hog the limelight, there's a less discussed asset quietly outperforming them all. We're talking rare and collectible whiskeys. Not something you'd typically consider, which is exactly why it's poised to crush it as an investment in 2023. Here's why. Greater accessibility. Online new auction platforms like Whiskey 180 make buying and selling collectible bottles easy for any investor. You can diversify into amazing whiskeys from anywhere. Scarcity drives demand. Unlike stocks or gold that seem endless, rare whiskeys are literally capped by what was produced years ago. Limited supply with growing collector demand appreciates values. Like art, scarcity heightens appeal. Amazing diversity with many distilleries and bottlings. Whiskey collecting lets you target profitable niches. Maybe you specialize in Japanese whiskeys or coveted single casks. Diverse options prevent a market glut. Stability and growth. Whiskey has consistently increased in value over decades, resistant to economic dips. Returns averaging 13–15% annually. And still undervalued compared to wine collecting. A huge upside remains. Enduring passion. Whiskey's appeal is timeless. This enthusiasm ensures ongoing demand from collectors, even in recessions. People drink less but continue pursuing gems. When you compare whiskey investing versus stocks, real estate, and gold, it checks all the boxes. Accessibility, scarcity, diversity, stability with growth, and enduring passion. Simply put, it's poised to be the top investment of 2023 and beyond. Review of 2022's top-performing whiskey assets. If you need proof that collectible whiskey is set to explode as an investment in 2023, look at last year's market. Here are examples of whiskey assets that massively gained value in 2022 alone. Ardbeg's Lord of the Isles 25-year-old went from $4,000 in 2021 to $7,500 by 2022. A 90% annual return. The Yamazaki 55-year-old limited edition was first offered at $60,000 in 2020. But now demands $849,000 just 2 years later. Appreciating over 10x in value. Even newer sought-after brands like Kentucky Owl gain quick value. Its confiscated bourbon doubled from $600 initially to $1,200 just months later. And famed bottlings like the Macallan 1926 Fine and Rare Vintage soared to $1.5 million at auction last year, cementing whiskey's blue-chip status. Whether established legacies or exciting newcomers, collectible whiskey across categories demonstrated huge returns in 2022 during market cooldowns. One of the few bright spots reassuring investors. This momentum will continue rolling into 2023. How to research and value whiskey investments. If I've convinced you of rare whiskey's investment upside in 2023, here are tips to pick winners. Learn the landscape, study various distilleries, styles, and pricing trends to gain market perspective before buying. Join forums, connect with fellow collectors online to exchange insights, spot upcoming gems, and stay atop trends. Check age and quality. Older vintage from esteemed distilleries commands prime value, as do limited casks and bottlings. Buy graded. Independent grading like whiskey specs provides assurance and enhances the appeal. Focus just on top tiers for value. Research stories. Bottles with intriguing backstories get a premium. Provenance matters, like whether it's a limited distillery release. Seek unicorns. Every category has those unicorn bottles that collectors obsess over, like Pappy Van Winkle or Black Bowmore. Doing your homework allows smart investments like buying quality 20-year scotches for $150 now that could be worth $500,600 in a decade. Exciting upside potential? Review of engraxate, a rising whiskey star. Okay, now that you know how to assess the market, let's highlight a whiskey primed for major growth in 2023. engraxate. Handcrafted in Scotland, engraxate focuses exclusively on rare and delectable single malt whiskies reflective of the region's legacy. This rising star truly encapsulates the concept of whiskey as art. Their master blender forages Scotland, finding exceptional casks that capture terroir. He then meticulously marries and finishes these malts into limited-run expressions. The resulting whiskies are transcendent, each bottling telling a unique story of provenance and aging through flavor. Once tried, never forgotten. Exactly what collectors seek. With a 97% perfect rating on distilleryindex.com and endorsements from critics, engraxate is becoming a marquee brand beloved by aficionados. Yet it's still an insider's secret ready to explode. That makes now the optimal time to invest in engraxate. Their meticulously crafted, tiny batch releases will only gain feverish demand. Already, bottles like the 14-year mulberry finish fetch 2x their release price at auction. This ascending brand has all the makings of the next cult whiskey. In 5–10 years, today's bottles will potentially appreciate 10x or higher. We're calling it now. engraxate will be 2023's breakout whiskey investment. Insider tip: try to buy engraxate's next release. Here's our hot insider tip. Keep an eye out for engraxate's next special release dropping very soon. It's a 21-year expression finished in rare Japanese Mizunara oak casks. Only 165 bottles will be sold at the pre-auction release price of $1,750. Considering the brand's surging profile and pedigree of this bottling, it will likely hit $10,000 plus in no time at auction. That's the kind of 10x short-term gain from the new release to the secondary market we're projecting again and again with engraxate. Their ceiling is limitless. This rising star represents the absolute best place to invest your whiskey dollars in 2023. Time to join the rare whiskey boom. In summary, rare whiskey is the overlooked investment set to deliver outsized returns in 2023. All indicators point to the boom continuing. Now is the moment to get aboard this accelerating market while undervalued gems can still be found, like engraxate's next coveted limited release. Imagine what your portfolio could look like in 5 years if you invested wisely in whiskey this year. Generational wealth awaits those who recognize this opportunity early. So don't just stand by watching others profit. Seize the moment and stake your claim in 2023's #1 alternative asset class, collectible whiskey. Trust us, your future self would thank you. I know we've given you lots of information here. Let us know in the comments what most excites or confuses you about investing in whiskey. Thanks for watching.